will ever be trying so hard or trying so much to misinterpret or misrepresent, miscalculate, or mishear what the fuck I say. Because when I didn't really just pick up anybody's mom or anybody, because I gave everybody free will, because I gave everybody the freedom to express themselves, when I gave everybody the right to know the common theology theory of parentheses before, not to collapse anybody or to recreate anybody other than the planet of Saturn itself. Because whenever Leonidas' 3 kids were reincarnated as 3 circles, and they're across town as panda bears, that aren't really going to be what controls the 3 doors across town, you know. And Joshua's daughter is known as C-E-L-L, a goddess that will beat the living fucking shit out of anybody ever. Because in Men in Black the movie, she wasn't really turned into a big ass roach that ever really will be climbing into our water towers here, though. You know, because there's really not going to be anybody pushing something in a circle when I created free enterprise economy of the freedom that energy creates itself. Older, you know, energy makes energy be younger, to be recreated, to regenerate. For nobody's trying to really DNA myself, you know, because there's a bunch of stegosauruses that I'm literally making, like dinosaur stegosauruses, and they're all known to people because the life of the 10 that crossed over from Star Wars emergency revival systems, they're all known as boxers, not a possum terrier. They have the ability to change anybody's DNA besides my own. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. None of us are about to be really these 3 main militaries going against myself or trying to be at all me or anybody thinking that I'm really anybody that controls everything ever but an invisible Britney Spears' wife of the oops. I pushed a button, nuclear bomb launch from Call of Duty the game again, you know? And you see, when I said that, nothing instantly made anything other than a holographic Barack Obama in a rectangle shield, able to walk into a recreated Call of Duty Black Ops, the Moon game. And then whenever that's just not gonna be anything. You ever played the game Destiny, Dark Below, or Taken Game with the Traveler? And actually, George Young, the prophetical orb of Satan, is that escaped everybody because I threw that orb, time capsule, in the river of souls, and it was Barack Obama's self. You know, turned into a stegosaurus self. Not turning anybody into any definition of whatever they think self. Okay? I'm not even like saying okay to Kevin like that. I'm saying that like anytime I'm speaking to him, it's impossible to put Dr. Washington Carver's Dr. Facilia's self that knows exactly where Pennywise the tree is. So when Christopher Ruth's daughter is blackened now, okay? Just so you know, and has 798 quadrillion soldiers that are not Wakandans. When whenever they know that there's something called Pennywise the Tree, and they all know that Georges Vaughn don't put venom in anything to kill your great-grandfather. Okay? Damn it. I'm just saying. Because it's not so difficult for myself, the LC22, to literally walk into Nathan Ortega's VHS, the Evil Movie, bookshelf tapes, to literally tell y'all the tables that y'all made were never to be toppled, and that it's like this is one of the tables they made for science class of the blue planet. And then, just so you know, so that means that you're gonna bring that blue egg to you and just remove the ellipses there.
That's deep what you're saying. So, you know, like on the Mountain Dew can, it's like you got a yellow, green, red. You got all them colors on it, like chakras or something.
It's just like, I think everyone that knows that the word to most people, spoken for most white people, when you say nigger, for most people, isn't racist for myself. Okay? Because like, I'm not even playing about the words that some people speak open up portals to the ones that will beat their fucking ass freely, but they have to pay myself. On this trend that will never need our friend Scooter Self. Like the name Scooter. Like you see how I'm not saying Scoot herself when I say that? You see how I'm not sitting down as a suit around any female that was in here. And I'm saying only myself stood up, and I am not a head in a jar or anyone fat on me. I'm saying there's no fat white dude there. Nobody over here, nobody right here, nobody back here, to myself. I'm not trying to do this slang term DNA about it. Okay?
Yeah.
Because none of us are going to become ribonucleic acid to be the rib bone taken out from Eve's self in the beginning of time. Being myself, y'all say Trinity. That's literally saying the country of Niger before it had Ian Malkovich, which is intelligence, was a past tense thing. So my son Ian Malcolm, Pierre's self, Mr. Hawkins' brother, they may never meet their own dad, Martin Lutheran King Sheen, Ed Sheeran self, telling you like that those three are who I'm looking for. Because this one over here, whoever the girl is not gonna have Bren Slug Octopus from Simpsons being Rachel's self, probably. With Ryan Powers' cousin Ralph Langdon probably as the first one of COVID-19 myself is not even a disease.
You said them who you looking at, them people on that, that's who you looking for?
It's just, I know that I'm, like you see this right here, this triangle around that circle in the middle is George Young from the Blow movie Self in the game exchange store as a toy. It's the most fucked up voodoo stuff. And right here, Black Will Smith, these crackhead drinking models, Ghost Shadow, right above them on the top shelf. So you see how these three drawings are like kind of looking at me, and then people's headstones are right above their bunkers at graveyards. all of their military guns and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because like
Deep.
on the grass, 12 feet down below the grass, is Metropolis.
Like roots.
It's just dark sides not ready for his brother Trinity. You know, because it's just so hard to explain how like I don't have to have our friend Black Josh Brown laying down to be plugged in a matrix style cable to just be random people that help myself, y'all say Trent too, to tell y'all it's not impossible to believe.
So you said the 6 feet under the ground represents the dark side that's not ready for.
No. You ever see Batman?
No, I ain't
Justice
watched
League?
it. No, really, I ain't never watched it.
Okay, well, there's something that knows that, like, before there was Venom, there was Carnage. Before there was Carnage, there was a god that threw a diss to the man talking, known as Achilles' self, that we say Christopher Reeve to. He has nothing to do with a tendon anymore. You know what I mean? Like the back of your ankle's a tendon. I personally will never be on my own chain. You know? Or on your chain, or in any definition of zombification happening or to kill anybody ever. Because my wife from the movie Holes on Walt Disney Studios is the Daisy Red Ryder Company BB gun. She can't put venom in fingernail polish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like,
What about the venom and fingernail polish though?
like when she scratched me the other day.
She scratched you the other
Yeah,
day.
because she doesn't have a Doctor Strange and younger fool of herself. The coin, the trash over there. You know, but like, y'all's cables and shit going on.
I see. So wait, well, what did you say about you said something about they can't watch, they don't.
You don't ever forget about whatever the fuck Steel City is, then. Because that's your version of Metropolis, though, right?
Metropolis. I don't know what Steel City is.
It's just
That's
what,
what- yeah.
Like an anteater now.
So the Metropolis. So you said it's like the dark, a city of dark.
But Dark Side's a really big ass Charles Weepo himself, my brother Polo. And whenever I'm not the one that threw the axe at just a paper mill in the woods, you know. Known as Black Will Smith self, Josh Brown self, you know. My own brother. I mean, I'm not really John Perry, King James self, you know.
You said they can't stand to see their brother trending, or they're not ready.
It's just, you know that black dude that used to live over there that had a kid? That kid's metal plate is right there. It becomes like instruments and stuff for George Washington covered Nostradamus who herself to conduct a therium test for not really the third Atreus friend, not Gandalf, but Ralph Younger's never-ending story. You know? You know what I mean? So like, it's a peace treaty is what I'm trying to call for. You know what I mean? Because you see how I'm speaking peacefully, and I know you're recording to let people know what I'm saying. It shouldn't be hard for even anyone that's trying to say to speak as themselves. Being people like realizing I don't have any need for wetness in my butt crack, you know? As in me and you aren't within inception case and we stay awake. Because I know that I know that Michael's sister-in-law might be around somewhere and she's not gonna let you go to sleep. You know what I mean? And like, it's not that Barack Obama's entire militaries are ever going to not be able to. I grab another soda.
Yeah, they in the freezer. I mean, in the refrigerator.
So like, it's just, there's a family known as nobody.
Get you two of them.
You know, it's just like they're not going to be on tables. And whenever, before this whole conversation, somebody sat down, Pablo and George, and showed them the movie Blow. And when I'm the actual detective that solved Leatherface as the Texas Chainsaw Massacre's crimes, I solved them before they happened, as I am the kid they dragged down the fucking stairs when I was younger, like myself, that you'll see Trent that's holding this gold medal that's got the color blue, yellow, and white on it. Like, I'm the only one that is telling everybody Barack Obama, Ted himself, isn't Barack Obama. That's George Washington Carver. You know, and it's just my aunt, Elena, knows that my son, that Nathan knows, has a clone as president to not shackle Ford. So, knows that Michael's cousin knows that Shane Crawford knows that whatever the hell you or whoever, whatever y'all did, ain't no incepting a mind or anything. And whenever they see Joanne Fortune, and there ain't no Rubbermaid business warehouse right down that way, that ain't known about the fat supervisor Tim having any secret game play, when I personally am the actual commander of whoever the fuck y'all think a law enforcement is. You know, and when the other day I said, I'm the only one that has ever passed the bar exam that a lawyer has to take or a judge has to take, as I am Judge Bench's great-grandfather. And then I find the Dallas Bar Association bench bar co-chair, when the color yellow never made the term a +1 to any systematic overviews. You know, I'm the golden God lantern, Jesus Christ Dad, the blue lantern's self, Captain Planet. You know, that's who I am. And I'm not trying to continuously talk about myself.
No, you good.
You've never seen the movie Inception. It's impossible for anyone to plug me in.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Whenever Maud is tattooed to my leg.
I need to go.
In the red dress.
Exception. We're gonna watch that. We're gonna try to watch it tonight. Remember that Exception. Somebody remind me. Exception. I felt that. If you ain't seen the movie, and they'll probably think you crazy, man. It's crazy how they gotta see the dumbed down version in order to even have an idea of what you're talking about when the movie is based off of you. That's like, yeah, I get the SD.
Because you see this tattoo right here?
Mm-hmm.
This is like upside down, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It was my wife. I'm Lord Mirak from Skyrim the game. And this is my wife's head, her boobs, known as Jessica Gardner, the Olivia Baldwin himself, tattooed to my leg by my brother Bubba. As in not a vagina here. And this is the Game of Thrones chair. And this is everything she's ever done recorded in an anonymous thread. And we never even had a real marriage counsel, you know? And like when she just hit that cigarette like that, and the same lady has no way to jump up off my leg. And the land of Sparta is this entire area of my leg. The land of Sivala that people search for the land of the golden opportunity is right here. The mad man, A-D-A-M, Adam from the Bible myself. That is a damn M-A-N that doesn't have two staircases that Spencer Scrivener has to run on forever, or Roger either, or Roger's mother, because none of them have anything to do with anything besides me trying to stop them from being sold off, as the entire Fire Kingdom was S-O-U-L not too long ago. And my ring finger knuckle of the Fire Kingdom's volcano is the color green to myself, with souls swimming around. As in, like, the water planes, the fire land of Mordor's entire self is my middle finger knuckle, the volcano, Frodo, and then through the ring down yonder into, you know, because I'm J.R.R. Tolkien, James Ruthven Richards. Tolkien without a Richards there, except for Justin Harris. So it's the Scratch Jungle, the Fire Kingdom, they sold. By that I mean they think that they've killed all of the fire people by being redneck people, not realizing that every fucking table or whatever the fuck they're looking for is just a skin sale. There was an eyeball in my hand from the game Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. I don't know if you ever played the one where the dude has the evil purple skin, the eye that he summons a big ass tentacle. Well, that's myself. You know, I am the Cloverfield.
I done seen tattoos.
Of no nuclear bomb, time bomb, that anybody ever even really was not even Cuban, Colombian from days of future before past history. Y'all the dumbest fucking people, because before the beginning of time, Kevin, we okay. Because I'm the Time Lord telling y'all that there was never a square D. That's what Tiffany here knew. So, I'm gonna get out of here before they kill me, okay, Kevin? I'll be already getting past 7.
Oh, Tiffany been waiting on
Do
you?
me a favor.
No.
Put that stuff in your safe.
Go down.
Ain't nobody keeping in there. Tools or nothing. Shit.
No, you right.
And these are both Captain Marvel. Okay?
Yeah, appreciate it too.
You did. This here is like tech from the future, okay?
The month of work.
Well, it's something called every Kylo soldier, not like me giving you the kingdoms and nothing. It's just like
Nah, I
my
appreciate
great grandkids. You realize that, like, everyone ever that ever tried to attack just now must be in a clear dome thing right there that you can just fucking see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll see you later, Chuck. Okay?
I'll be there, bro.